All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming to class. Today we are going to play with weights. I don't do this very often, but I think it can help in our kind of strengthening the idea of strengthening the body in a really nice, safe way, ideally in a safe way. Um, so I have 5 pounds and 3 pounds. If you are new to doing weights with yoga or in particular have any shoulder or neck stuff, I would keep it at 3, 2, or 1 pounds. And you don't need weights at all. Everything we're going to do today, you can do without any weights. So feel free to do that. And then just have your usual, especially a strap today. I don't know if we'll need the blocks so much, but at least have your strap. And then sit well, move the flesh out from the sit bones. Last class, we worked with this kind of deep dive of the hip creases and this kind of almost internal rotation so that we can find our sit bones and get really grounded and then work with the pelvis and the spine from this grounded position. So let's start there. Maybe you let your hands relax on your lap. Remember, we don't want to reach with the elbows. I still see this a lot, and all we're doing is rounding those shoulders and that upper back. So, elbows at your side body. And just kind of notice where your sit bones are. See if you can get to the front edge of the sit bones. Feel free to sit up on a blanket. And then as you close your eyes, and I do this often, I will just envision my spine. I will envision the length of it from the very tip of the tailbone through the sacrum, the lower back or lumbar spine, the upper back or thoracic spine, and the neck or cervical spine. And all of those are designed to have these just subtle curves in them. Life and happenstance causes some of us to get flatter curves. So we always honor the body, but we don't want to exacerbate those flattened curves, especially in the lower back. So nice tone to the lower belly. The shoulders move to the back body. The elbows are heavy. Crown of the head reaches up, tailbone reaches down. And then imagine taking your inhale all the way through the spine. And as you exhale, releasing that all the way back down your spine. Inhaling deep breath. Exhaling, letting go. Good. A couple more here. Imagining that spine bringing light, bringing oxygen, bringing energy to the spine, feeling each vertebra nice and softly away from the other. Good. One more deep breath here. And exhale. And then open the eyes. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Open up nice and wide. Stretch back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Turn the palms up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Open up nice and wide. Turn the palms up and up. One more, just like that. Exhale. Inhale, open. And take it up. And exhale, let go. Good. Shake that out. Good. One hand down, the other one reaches up. Press down through that same side hip. Watch that head and neck, right? We don't want to, oh, a little pop in my neck. We don't want to, unless you want an adjustment, you don't want to drop the head. You want to keep it in line right up from the sternum, right from the chest bone, right up from there. Press down through the opposite or from that same side hip and then reach over the knee. Stretch out side body and take it up diagonally. Place it back behind you. Take that opposite hand to the knee and come into a seated twist. And then drop both shoulders. Don't overly drop them, like don't force them down, but let them relax. Let them separate from each other. Again, tone to the belly. Breathe. Release the hand that is at the knee. Just release that. Hold. Stay with your twist. It is now an open, more of an open twist. Good. And release fully. Roll the shoulders. Take the other hand down to the floor. Reach up and over. Press down through that hip. Even sometimes we can bring those ribs in, and that's going to really help extend through the spine. Good. Breathe. And then reach over your knee. Inhale, take that arm up, bring it back behind you. Take that opposite hand to knee, open both shoulders. Good. Find your breath, everybody. Nice tall chest, nice weighted tailbone. And then take that hand on the knee, put it on the other knee. Just open up. And release, come back to center. Good job, everyone. Straighten the legs if they happen to be crossed. Just lean back, but don't sag back. Lean back, keep the chest lifted, point, flex your feet. Ooh, big circles with your ankles. Circle the other way. And then bring the legs together, bring the big toe mounds together. Let's find nice Dandasana staff pose, hands down to your sides, depending on the length of your arms, because we are all different, uniquely, beautifully different. Press the hands down, elbows are soft. Some of you might be on fingertips. That's good, that's fine. Breathe, bellies in, take the arms up. Find your breath, squeeze through the shoulder blades, everybody. You got that. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of core work. Let me turn sideways so you can see. Here we are. You're just going to bring one foot up and tap. You can lean back a little bit, opposite hand to foot. You got it. And up. Try to bring the knee in toward your chest. Breathe. This is 4, 3, 2, 1, and let that go. Shake that out. All right, so second exercise, and I'll turn this way so Miss Betty can see. So your feet are going to go to the edges of your yoga mat. And you're going to lean back. Again, no sagging. Your hands can go whichever direction feels okay for your shoulders, okay? So we're here, and then you're going to point your toes and breathe. So already you should be feeling some engagement here because we are leaning back. We're pressing down through the legs. 1, you can hang out right here, or 2, you're going to make a little rainbow shape from one foot to the next. Keep them both, keep all your toes pointed. So you're coming over and back down, same leg. Over, little bit of hip work, a little bit of leg work. Breathe. 4 and 5. Good. Release. Going to the other side. Got a little foot cramp there. Good. Here we go. 1. Make it a nice little arc. 2. Keep the toes pointed if you can instead of flex. 3 and 4 and 5. Sit up for a moment. Flex both feet. Strong, strong legs here. And then point the toes, lean back, open up. Choice number 1, we're doing 5 more on both sides. Choice number 2, no hands. All right, so your hands can do whatever they want. Right, here we go. First leg, up, over, 2, whoo, and 3. Yep, feel your core. And 4, and 5, and sit up for a moment. And then lean back, chest lifted, other leg. 1, and 2, whew, and 3, feel that work, and 4, and 5, and release. Good job, everybody. Whew. All right, so you're gonna grab your weights. I may start, I'm probably gonna use my 3-pounders to start. Heels are on the floor. Hold on to both of your weights. Breathe. I just realized they match. Okay. So just lean back, right? So here again, this might be all you need to do today. Just leaning back with that extra weight is causing my belly to really have to draw in. Otherwise, you're going to dig those heels in, press one hand toward opposite knee. So you're going across and back in. And 2, 3, you got it. 4, it is super controlled. I am not popping out my elbow. I'm keeping my arms level with my shoulders. Yes, so we've got core and rotation. Breathe. We got 2 more, both sides. 2 and 1 and release. And breathe. So far so easy, right? So far so good. All right. So choice number 1, you're going to do that one exactly same again, or you probably know what's coming, right? Legs lift. I like to cross the ankles, especially for this. You're holding onto your weight. Maybe you're here. This is already a whole bunch of work. If you want, push against those feet, push against those ankles, and let's do 10 more. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Just release your weights every time. Shake out those legs. Bend your knees, feet to the floor, come onto your back. Keep your weights with you. Whew. And breathe. Again, feel your back, right? So that was a lot of work. If your low back got a little cranky there, give it a moment. Take the legs to 90 degrees. Take the arms straight up, right up from the chest, not from your nose, not from your head, from your chest. Flex your feet, everybody. Keep the knees away from your belly button, but press your back to the floor. All right, we're simply leaving the arms where they are. We're going to tap the heels. 1, 2, just tap the heel and bring it back up. Don't arch through your back. Squeeze your belly. Find your breath. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back to 90 degrees. Turn the hands so that they face each other. Now, shoulder or neck people, please be mindful here. Keep your weight light. Straighten your left leg only. Take your right arm part of the way overhead. I'm not dropping it all the way down. It's at an angle. And then bring it all back to center. Straighten the right leg. Take the left arm just past your head. Woo. And center. Here we go. Left leg, right arm, center, right leg, left arm. That left arm can go further back if you feel very secure. Breathe, switch sides. Switch sides. Good, switch. Squeeze your belly. And switch. We got one more, both sides. Switch. Whoo. Switch. And bring everything down. Find your breath. You know, we can use heavier weights, but a lot of times we don't necessarily need to. Sometimes we just need to maintain stability and control and play with what we've got. All right, both legs straight up. Both arms straight up. 1, you're here. 2, lower the right leg, keep the arms where they are. Or 3, left arm goes back as far as you want, but you must maintain control of that shoulder joint. My hand is maybe 2/3 of the way back. Breathe. The other 2 limbs are straight ahead. Squeeze that belly, everybody. And then squeeze everything to center. Left leg lowers a few inches off the floor. Right arm, slow, slow, slow. Until you feel like, not sure about that. If you get to the, I'm not sure about that, take the weight up a little higher. Woo! Smile. And everything up. We're doing one more, both sides. Right leg first. Left arm second. Hang on. Other hand is pushing up. Other heel is pushing up toward the ceiling. And center. Whew. Last one. Left leg, right arm. Big deep breath, everybody. Use your belly and lift, release, feet to the floor, weights down on your belly. Shake it out. Find your breath. All right. Straighten the legs and lift into a half boat if you can. It's funky. I'm kind of half up, half down. Woo! Big deep breath. Hold on to your weights. Find your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down you go. Whew. Find your breath. All right, I'm going to grab my set of heavier weights. So you can keep your 3s or go just a little bit heavier. Feet are to the floor. You're on your sacrum, tiny space behind your lower back. The arms go straight up. Palms are facing away from you. Remember, those weights are across the center line of your chest, not at your head or your nose. Good. Just take your elbows out to the sides. This is just a basic chest press. Elbows out to your side and then bring them back up and tap. And 2, 3, you got it. 4, 5, working with the muscles of the chest. When you bring those weights up, squeeze. 4, 3, you got it. 2, and 1. Just bring those elbows out to the side. Hang on to your weights. Bring the knees to 90 degrees. Cross your ankles, but keep the knees away from you. If you always cross the ankles the same way, just recross them. Here we go. Same thing with the chest. Keep the legs. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze those legs apart. 6, 7. Squeeze your chest. 8, 9, and 10. Hold those weights halfway down. Halfway down. Drop the shoulder blades. Hold on. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those weights. Lower your feet. Take one or both weights to your low belly. Low belly bridge work here with the added weight. So again, you don't need these weights at all. If you want them, your hands kind of have to hold on to them. So just know that. Nice tone to the belly. You're going to knit that lower belly towards each other and then press into your feet, lift your hips. All right, so find your comfort here. Don't let those weights hurt anything. And then you're going to tap the hips and lift, squeeze. 1, yep, 2. We're working with bridge pose here, but we're really obviously working with the hips and the glutes, right? No kidding. That's it. 4, 5 more. 5, hold. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that up there. Hold. You got this. Don't let your weight slide down your chest. Keep them in place. Find your breath. Give me 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that, everybody. Lift your heels off the floor. Oh, cramp. I must need some electrolytes. I'm cramping this morning. Lift those heels off the floor and then keep the hips high. Just tap one heel down, other heel down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower the heels, press the hips. Give me 10 more pulses and we're done with this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Happy campers. Release those weights from your belly if they are still there. Draw your knees to your chest. We've got just one more and then we're getting up off the floor. See, if I don't do it now, we don't get it done. So we're doing it, baby. All right, grab your weight. Weight is optional. Weight is optional. That weight comes to your chest. Your elbows are at your sides. Breathe. Both feet to the floor. You're just going to curl up while bringing one knee toward your chest. So it's almost like I'm going to reach for my shin. Okay, so as I curl up, I'm going to reach my weight toward my shin. Neck is tucked, and then take it right back down. Tap your toe. Reach up, tap your shin, and down. 3, watch your neck. If this hurts your neck, leave your head on the floor. 3, 4, don't forget to exhale. 5, and release. Same thing, other side. When you're ready, squeeze it up and curl. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and release. Turn your head side to side. One left here, and then we're done on the floor. So instead of a bent knee, we're going with a straight leg, okay? And when you lift up, the leg goes straight, and we're going to try to touch up to the very tip of that foot. All right, here we go. So lift up and down. And 2, whew, and down. And 3, I'm just tapping the front shin. 4, one more, everybody. And 5, whew, lower down. Same thing, other side. Bring that leg up. Here we go. Reach it up and then lower the leg, lower the upper body. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and lower down. Set that weight aside. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock side to side. And then either knees to your side and come up, or cross your ankles and roll up. Whew. Maybe grab your blanket to put under your knees. Got a couple little things here. Again, weights, no weights, it all works. So don't worry, be happy. So if you're playing with a couple of different weights, I'll leave it up to you. Lower weight for the hand, maybe a little higher weight for the leg. So we're going to skip the heavier weight for now. Come to table pose. Nice strong tone to the belly. The right leg reaches back. We lift the right leg. Grab the weight with your left hand. Yep. Hold. See if you can bring the weight forward, even for a second, and then tap that weight down. Keep the leg. 2, 3, 4, one more, and 5, lower down. Same side, bring that elbow up, press the weight straight back. So triceps. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release everything. Release, release. I know. Linda's like, I don't think I got the weight memo. Woo, it's feeling warm in here now. All right, same thing other side. You good, Miss Betty? You all right? The weight is in your right hand. Your left hand is on the floor. Left leg goes out. Tone through your belly, everybody. Lift, hold that leg, tone in through the belly. Once again, with your right hand. Remember, don't stress the shoulder. Just lift, pause, and tap it down. 2, watch your neck. 3, 4, 5. Bring the elbow up and then press the arm back for triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower it down. So these little bits of weights, right? 3 pounds. All of us can lift 3 pounds, but you add it to an extended arm, and that weight gets heavy quickly. All right, so second set. Either we're doing the exact same thing, well, similar, or you're going to take one weight behind your knee. Please be mindful here. Knee issues, I'd probably skip the weight. You're going to squeeze that baby and then lift. The left hand has your weight. Whoo! Find your breath. Reach the left hand forward, bring knee to weight, and back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, 5. Hold, lower the weight in your hand, hold the knee, pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good job, everybody. Switch the weight to the other side if you're using it. Your left hand down, your left knee up. The weight is in your right hand. Square the hips best you can. Reach the right arm out, tap hand to knee. 1, and out. 2, out. 3, and 4. One more, and 5. Holy moly. Drop the weight, both hands to your mat, and pulse that knee up for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, everybody. Woo! Maybe press back. If you're comfortable on your toes, just curl the toes under, let those feet stretch. All right, come on up. Got one left here, and then we're coming to standing. So you're going to place one weight. You can use your 3 pound, your 1 pound, your 5 pound, and it's going to be on one side of your mat. And then you're going to come, we're going to do it in low plank to start. So we have an idea what we're doing. Cushion your knees, plant your feet, drop those knees back, and come into half plank. Cross your ankles, squeeze your belly. Now, one, you're here. This is you're in your happy place. Stay here. 2, if that weight is on your right side, grab the weight with your left hand, bring it over to the left, plant your left hand. So all we're doing is crossing over, bringing the weight back with opposite hands. So left hand grabs it from the right hand grabs it from the left. Good, couple more. Try not to over sway. Try not to poke your butt up. Pause. Good, just one more set, both sides. To the right, to the left, and bring it back to the right. Stretch out a little puppy stretch. And come on up. Choice number 1. Door number 1. Same thing, on your knees, half plank, work your core here. And it's just a little bit of shoulder work and a little bit of rotation work. So that's what we're doing. Or you know it, right? Full plank, full plank. Same thing otherwise. Take your feet slightly wider, squeeze your belly, left hand grabs the weight, brings it over to the left. Right hand grabs the weight, brings it back to the right. Squeeze your hips, everybody. Keep it going. That's 2. We're doing 5 sets. This is 3. Woo! And I know, try talking and doing it at the same time. Last set. Here we go. Hold the plank. Squeeze your belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Woo! Puppy stretch, child's pose. Find your breath. All right. See, when I practice this stuff, I don't talk. Makes sense, right? I'm all by myself. So I'm like, all right, so wherever you are, I'm just going to face forward so you can see what I'm doing. Left knee down, right foot forward. Have your, probably the lighter of your weights. You can have all of them nearby in case you want to change it up. So right leg forward, left leg back. We're in a roughly 90-90 lunge. Okay, what that means is I'm not coming down deep into my hip. I'm keeping everything more or less squared. So grab your weights, find your breath. Ooh. Good. Weights to shoulders. Now, again, just as a reminder, we keep the weights close to the body. I don't do this out here. Keep everything close. So we bring it up to our shoulders. We press it straight up. We bring it down and release. Squeeze it up, simple. Up, down. I can go heavier or shore and up. Keep the elbows close. Down, bicep curl, shoulder press, and down. Hold that pose. Good. Next time the arms are up, as long as it does not hurt, hold. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Tone your belly, everybody. And then bend the elbows, lean forward, press straight back, triceps again. 1, 2, front leg is feeling it. 3, 4, 5. Release your weights. Switch sides. I'll turn sideways for this one. Bring the weights up. Always be mindful how you're working with your weights. I'm curling my back toes under. You can do that or keep them flat. Betty, watch your mat is kind of curled under your foot there. Let go. Okay. Bring your weights to your shoulders, everybody. Squeeze your belly. Here we go. Up, shoulders, down to your sides. Squeeze them up. 2. I always retain control or maintain control when I am working with weight. 4 and 5. Good. Lean forward. Press it straight back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Slide that leg back. Come back to the first leg. Choice number 1. It's going to be all class. Choice number 1. Same thing we just did, 5 more. Choice number 2, high lunge. Takes more stability. Careful with your weights. Bring one weight to your knee, other weight to your knee. Woo! And then lift. Roll the shoulders back. Bicep curl, shoulder press for 5. Down, low. 2, up, squeeze your back leg, back glutes, and down. 3, down. 4, down. Woo, last one. 5, down. Lean forward. Triceps again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the weights to you, your choice. Step forward. Careful if your blanket is there, or just switch sides if you're on knee. Step back, come back into lunge. Hands down at your sides. Make sure your legs are at least hips width apart. Big squeeze to the low belly. Curl and up. Down. Keep that upper body nice and still. 2. Slow down. 3. Slow. 4. Last one. Squeeze. Up. Squeeze. Down. Lean forward. 5. Woo-hoo. 5 triceps. 1, 2. Don't drop your head. 3, 4, 5. Bring the weights to you. Step forward. Good. I'm just going to set my weights down so I can get this out of the way and open up a window or two. I don't know if that's going to help or not, but got a little warm. All right. Drink of water if you need it. Ba, ba, ba. All right. Grab your weights. Just stand in mountain pose. Just mountain pose. Don't turn your hands forward. Just let the arms drop. Shoulders to the back body. Chest lift. Belly toned. Feel your feet. Let the weights hang at your sides. Lift your heels. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 4, 5, 6. Squeeze. 7, 8, 9. And good job, everybody. Shake that out. Turn the palms so they're facing your thighs. Now, again, mindful, especially if you're using 5s. I may drop down to 3s. We'll see. You're going to have one arm, single arm. I'm using my right. If you're mirroring, you're using your left. Straight up and down. Give me 5. Give me 5. 2, 3. Had coffee this morning. 4, 5. Same arm. Turn it to your side. Straight out, soft elbow. 2, 3. Pause at the top even for a half second. 4, 5. Woo, yeah. See, 5s catch up quick, don't they? All right, same thing other side. Straight up and down. 2, pause at the top. 3, soft knees. 4, 5, slow. Take it to the side. 1, woo. 2, shoulder work. 3, working with the deltoids. 4, careful, don't swing. 5, and down. Roll it out, everybody. This is easy peasy for Betty. She's like, I do a lot heavier weight than this. She does. She's stronger than me. She's like, both arms. That is weirdly harder. I don't know why, but it is. It just is. Both arms. Shoulders back. Set of 5. So we're going straight up and then straight out. Okay. Don't swing. A lot of control in the shoulder joints. Good. All right, here we go. Soft back of the knees. Straight up. Pause. Down. Go out to the side. Up. Pause. Down. Front. Don't forget to breathe. Watch your head in the neck. 3, 4. Oh, 5. Woo, and down. Woo, shake that out. So you got those weights in your hand. Just give me little wrist curls. Just wrist curl. Not even bending the elbows, Betty. Just wrist. Yep. So working with the forearms a little bit. Just curl. Whew. These are things we probably should do most of the time. That's it. All right, shake that out. We're almost done with this, and then we'll do a few things that actually look like yoga a little more. Palms face your thighs. You're going to keep those weights together, bring them up the middle, the elbows do the leading, and then slow down. That's 2. Squeeze them up. Slow, 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 slow. 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Keep the chest tall. Keep the elbows back or up. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. This is 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake that out, everybody. Feel free to hang on to your weights, set them down, or go lower. Left foot forward, right foot back. Warrior 1. Warrior 1 stance. Back foot is pointing partly to the front. Your front knee is bent. The shoulder blades are what? Down the back. Belly is toned. Keeping these weights close. You're going to curl first. Take the arms up. Hold if it is okay. Warrior 1, breathe. Bring the elbows back down, and as you straighten the front leg, you can either go low or keep them on your leg. Watch your backs. Pull them back to your body, lift your trunk, bend your front knee, lift straight up. So we're going from warrior 1 to pyramid. Close, start to straighten, keep the weight close, down toward the floor, bring them back up first, then lift, and up. We got one more just like that. Down, hinge forward, the weight's close, bring them straight, pull them back up, lift, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen, bend the elbows, take them down, turn the palms back, and squeeze back. And release. Keep the weights close, step forward, shake it out, step back. You could do hours of this, really. You could. There's so much. Make sure your back glute is active. You're in a good stance here, everybody. Take it up. Reach up. Bring it down. Lean forward. Notice that weight's close. Front leg straightens, and then I lower and squeeze them back up. Lift your chest. Take the weights up. Bring them down. Keep the weight close. Lean forward. Down. Front leg relatively straight. Bring them up and up. One more. Down. Lean forward. Lower. Up. Take them up. Hold here, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep them close. Drop them down. Turn the palms back. Press them back and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. And really shake that out. Go wide. Go wide on your mat, everyone. Turn the toes out, goddess pose. Bend the knees, just put those weights on your legs. And just rock a little side to side. So goddess pose, just like every other pose, you don't want the knees collapsing in. You want them to press out. And then feel the tailbone drop down as the chest lifts. Breathe. Weights come to your shoulders. Optional, 1, they stay here, or 2, as you straighten the legs, the arms go up. As you bend slow, they come back to your shoulders. And up. Slow, 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 slow. And 3. Slow. 4. And 5. Breathe. Take the weights right to the center. Hold on to the weights and breathe. Good. Straighten the legs and squat. Keep those weights right at your chest. 2, 3, woohoo, 4, 5. Final option. 5 more of those, or the weights drop. Careful here. 1, 2. Don't round. 3, woo, 4, 5. Back to your shins. We're almost done. Bend those knees. 1 heel lifts, other heel. 2, 3, 4. How low can you go? 5, 6. Feel it, Lynn? 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Both heels up. Sink down. Hold on, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy moly. Stand up. Shake those legs out. Palms face forward. Just curl the wrists. Just the wrists. The arms will move a little, but try to lock the elbows in so you're not bending. Good. Just your wrists. Turn the palms away from you. Lift back. So you're just doing like a reverse curl. Breathe. And shake that out. Drop one weight. Whew. Coming back toward the front of your mat. Right leg forward, left foot back. Warrior 2 pose. So front heel to back arch or back heel. Front knee is bent. Torso sits right over the center line. Find your breath. Back arm goes out. Mindful again, watch your weight. Front arm out, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap your knee and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap. We got one more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower. Take the forearm to your thigh. So your elbow basically is on your thigh. Your arm is straight out. Your forearm is straight out from there. Curl the wrists. 1, 2. Yep. 3. Nice, Betty. 4, 5. Hold the curl. Release the curl. Take that weight back up. Straighten the leg. Just simply switch sides if you can. Grab the weight with your other hand. Make sure your front knee is not rolling in, everybody. Keep it pressing out against that imaginary wall. Make sure the front foot is straight forward. Yep, good. Squeeze your back glute. Back hand goes straight out. Front arms going up. Hold on, count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap your knee. And 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower and tap. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And tap. Turn the forearm to your thigh. Squeeze that belly in and give me a little wrist curl here. That's it. Squeeze it in. Breathe. And release, everybody. Well done. Step those legs together. Shake it out. Go ahead and set your weights down. Holy moly. Set those weights down. Grab your blocks. Whew. Just take those blocks to the front of your mat and walk those legs back a little bit and just come into a super, super easy forward fold. Back of the knees are nice and soft. Your ankles and your hips are lining up. Stretch through your back. And if you want to go deeper, you can set those blocks aside, bring your fingertips to the floor. Nice deep crease through those hips. Breathe. And then bend the knees more, plant your hands downward facing dog. Hold down dog here, everyone. And then take your feet to the edges of your yoga mat. Walk those hands back. We're almost done with the weight. If you are feeling shoulders, neck, anything, I would just skip the weights on this one. But if you've got it, it's easy, relatively speaking, but it is a little bit more over. Well, two more things. I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget my Betty trick. So we'll do that one second. Don't let me forget, Betty. All right. Weight goes to your shoulder. Again, I cannot stress enough. You don't want to yank that thing up there. It is slow, controlled down and release. I don't even think we're going to release. I think we're keeping it right here. So hand, opposite knee. Okay, balance work. Feel free to put a fingertip to a wall. It's going to look like this. Okay, so hand to a wall or not, totally up to you. Arm goes out. Here we go. Lift up and tap. 2, 3, balance work. 4, watch the elbow, watch the shoulder. 5, go 5 more. 5, 4, some of you cannot tap. 3, whoo, 2, and 1. Whoo. Feel that shoulder work. We'll stretch well, I promise. Other side. Arm out, balance. Like, which leg do I lift now? Okay, left arm, right leg, or opposite side. Here we go. Lift up and down. 2, 3, control your weight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah. And 10. Good. Now, either depends on your bicep curlness. If you want to grab both weights, feel free. If that's too heavy, just one weight. You're going to take those weights. So again, my right arm, my left foot, my toes touching the floor. Hand to hip, ideally, or out to the side for balance. All we're going to do is as we curl, we're lifting. As we lower, we're tapping. And we're going to do 10. Weight only on one side. Here we go. So 1, find your balance. 2, point your toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, yeah. See everybody go to weight class if it was me teaching. I'm so humble. So humble. All right, same thing other side. And then we are done with the standing work. Thanks for hanging out there with me. Turn the hand forward, bicep curl. Other hand is either out or to your hip. You got to find your steady point. Let's do 10. So 10, whoa, harder on this side. 9, go slow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't swing that elbow. I forget, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Good. Just hold the weight on either side, everybody. Just hold, kind of shake them out. Whew. Take them back behind and give me 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Carefully set your weights down. Remember to keep the weights close to your body. Bend your knees to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees, stretch out that body. Bend both knees, step back to downward facing dog. Find your breath. Pedal out your feet, just stretch everything. And then lower your knees to the floor. Come down to your belly. Just move your weights out of the way. All the way down. Relax your upper body fully. Let your forehead rest on your hands. Elbows are out to your sides. You're just relaxing here. Lift one leg, keep the hip bone on the floor, point your toes. And then pulse that leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg, keep the same leg, optional bend the knee, flex your foot, lift the knee, pulse for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knee, optional again, reach back, same side hand, grab the foot or just let the knee be bent and breathe. Just stretch it out. And release it. Bring that head back to your forehead, or bring that head back to your forehead. Bring that forehead back to your hands. Press down through the pubic bone. Other leg lifts. Good. Lift 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Either do that 10 more times or bend the knee, flex your foot. Here we go, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee more, only if you can and want. Grab the foot, just stretch your quad. Quadricep, front of the leg, your thigh muscle. Release. Listen up, turn onto your side. Bend the knees and press up. I just want to stretch shoulders before we finish up class. Grab your strap. So grabbing your strap, usually if it's super long, you can double it up, but in any case, protect yourself from your buckle. Hang on to it. Sit comfortably. If your legs are out straight, I would just make sure the knees are bent a little, just so you're not going to round in your back. And then take the arms up. Just reach it back to your stretch point. Whew. Some of you are mostly up high, some are right behind the head, some are right behind the shoulders. Just find where it is for you. Watch your head. Try not to pull the head forward. Breathe. And then take it up and just bring it down in front of you. Good. Take it up. If you have the range, go ahead and drop it behind you. If you don't, please don't double joint, do the funky thing through the elbows and shoulders. Just take it back where it makes sense. Whew. That's it. Couple more here. Just stretching that out. One more. Whew. And back up. Good. Double your strap up so it is short. Take it up over your head and then just bend. Take that strap right behind your head. Press your head into your strap. Yep. Keep the chin level. Good. Don't over press. Don't over pull. And release. Set your strap aside, everyone. Take one hand down, lift the other arm up and over. Walk that hand or reach that hand over your knee. Plant the hand this time. Stretch the other hand out. So you're doing a little bit of a side forward bend, right? If you have, again, the range in your back, you can drop down to your elbows here. Just keep planting the opposite hip. Walk your hands to the middle. Elbows if you want, head if you want. Please don't round. Stretching out our back, stretching out our hips. If you're down on head or elbows, press all the way up, and then everybody press up. Take the other hand out. Reach up and overhead. Good, breathe. And then reach over the knee, plant the hand. This time, stretch the other hand out with it. And just kind of snuggle down into that side. I feel a nice stretch kind of in this back hip, knowing that I worked those legs a bit, knowing I worked everything. So should not be painful. Can drop to elbows if your body allows that. And walk hands or elbows to center. Again, feel free to come down if your body allows. And press up. Good job, everybody. Roll that out. Good. Keep your strap nearby. Come on down to your backs. Oh, that should feel pretty good. It's amazing what a 3 and 5 pound weight class can do. All right, so bring your right knee toward your chest. Interlace your hands behind your right knee. And then keep that knee where it is and only straighten the leg as much as you can. Point the toes without moving your leg out from position. And then flex your foot, bend your knee. So your knee is staying still. The leg extends up, the toes point, the foot flexes, and the knee bends. Just 3 more like that. Point the toes as the leg straightens. If it doesn't straighten all the way, stay with where it is. Flex as you bend. 2 more. Breathe. And flex. Good. Last one. Point the toes. Flex the feet as you lower. And then straighten the leg. Point your toes. Optional to straighten the other leg. And breathe. And then bring your right knee to your chest, everybody. Squeeze it in. Straighten it, but don't lower it. Bring it in again. So this time, all we're doing is bringing the knee in, bringing it almost all the way down to the floor. Squeezing, getting as much distance between the legs, and straighten. Last one. Bring it in. And straighten. Lower both legs. Just pause there for a half sec. And then bend your knees again. Bring the left knee in, interlace those hands behind the knee. Keep that knee in place with your elbows soft, your shoulders soft. Straighten the leg. Try not to move the knee. When you straighten the leg, the toes point. Flex your foot, bend your knee. Good. Point and straighten. Flex and bend. 3 more. And bend. Don't move the knee to accommodate the stretch. And bend. Last one of this. Point the toes, straighten the leg, flex the foot and bend. And then take that leg straight up, Straighten the right leg. Hold here. Bend the left knee, bring it in toward chest. Straighten it all the way almost to the floor, and then bring it back in as much as you can or want to toward your chest. Straighten. Breathe. We got 3 left. And 2. And 1. Relax both legs for a half a second. Bend both knees. Shift the hips to your left. Draw the knees up toward the hips. Lower your knees to the right. Let's come into a twist. Again, no force, no over efforting here. Breathe. And knees to center. Feet to the floor. Bring the hips through center. Over to the right. The knees draw up toward chest again. And they lower to the left. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Release your twist. Bring the feet to the floor, both hips to center, both knees to chest. Well done. And straighten one leg nice and long to the corner edge of your mat. Same thing with the other one. Snuggle in through those hips, glutes, shoulders down, palms either at your sides or resting on your belly. Your chin is nice and level. Back of your neck is long. If your lower back is a little bit chatty, just keep the knees bent. Maybe you can take feet wide and knees in. And then truly, truly let go of any remaining tension in your body. Soften your shoulders. Allow yourself to tap into your body on the mat, the sounds, the air temperature. Just let it all be part of the bigger picture. Settle down even more. Very simply, just bend your knees. Take the feet wide, drop the knees in. Pause here again. Soften the shoulders even more. And then as you're ready, draw one knee to your chest, other knee to your chest. Squeeze it in, maybe a couple of knee circles, just to soften up those hips, glutes. Even though we did a lot of upper body, we did get into the legs a bit today. And then allow the knees to roll over to one side. And as you're ready, press up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Draw the shoulders down, bow to your own inner strength, your wisdom, the trust in your grounding, your stability, your voice. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you. Yay, we did it.